gonna have some fun with me, the posse behind my back. We're gonna give you the Tommy Dunne rap. Tommy Dunne, Tommy Dunne. Well, when we first met, he was just 14. Not too tall, quite skinny and lean. And in those days, he was into fish, the tropical kind, not the sort with chips. Tommy Dunne, Tommy Dunne. Well, about this time, music had arrived and hit us both between the eyes. Special selector, the jam and all. We dressed up and had a ball. And in his two-tone suit, blue big hat, what a hoot. Into town on a Monday night, top rank club, it's Tommy Dunne, Tommy Dunne. Well, dance away until 11. We thought we were in heaven, and a dash across town for the last bus. Was it really? Well, for the first. But when Monday came back, we'd be there. Top rank club, we didn't care. Tommy Dunne, where's my band? Then he decided to do his songs. He saved his money and he bought some drums. Taught himself all he could, but then decided it was no good. It wasn't that he couldn't play. Social services said, go away to Tommy Dunne, Tommy Dunne. Cause the poor old lady from next door, he had drove her up the wall. He didn't want to give music up, didn't really know why there was so much fuss. So I compromised, well he didn't lose face. I know he said, I'll buy a bass. Tommy Dunne, Tommy Dunne. Well, after this, a band was formed. Andy on bass and me on drums. Eric wrote the songs that he played them, but his name was Walsh. That claps on top, Mr. Spoons. Practice hard is all we did, but then we got the ultimate gig to support the jam at Bingley Hall. I didn't believe them. That's all. From that day on, I was at the band. Someone else stepped in to lend a hand, but all this was to no avail, and the band thing managers turned stale. Tommy Dunne, Tommy Dunne. Well, it's time for me to have a rest. I'm trying hard to do my best, so I'll leave you with another bright spark. Well, here he is. It's my mate Mark.
We had no ties, just you and me. Went to Wales with the L-plates on. Thanks for the car, Uncle Ron. Uncle Ron, hey, Uncle Ron. Hey, got this book as a nice surprise. The Monty Python, the meaning of life. Practiced hard without a break. He's on tape, talking trouser snake, yeah. Keep it going on a Friday night. Clean sheets, but seems alright. His foot is gone. Mistake him for a drink the bag. Freshen up when the game is won. Don't they call him Donkey Dunne? Donkey Dunne! Donkey Dunne!
Well, I'm back again. I've had my rest. Here again to do my best. And with this rap, it's all very handy to say these things about our mate Andy. Tommy Dunne. Where's the band? Tommy Dunne. Well, bodybuilding is what comes next. Reebok's jogging box, T-cut vest. You want it to look like Big Butch Yanni, cause Andy had a body like a British Ralsani. He cut out sweets and all junk food. He even gave up the booze. He pumped those weights with all his might. He really did look quite a sight. Pecs and traps and buys and tries, they started to bulge before your very eyes. He did so much work, he was sort of proud. That reminds me, it's where he met Ron. With Andy being a spark around this time, Rod asked him to do some overtime. He started to rewire his shop and didn't know when it was going to stop. Weeks ticked by, still not done. The budget, it was overrun. But Andy worked around the clock, did the job, didn't charge a lot. Well, all Rod does is cut his hair. He doesn't charge, and that's quite fair. But one thing Rod would like us to say is cut your hair Sylvester's way. Sylvester's way. Now this next chap earns quite a few bob. He cuts people's hair, does quite a good job. He loves spending money, he's not tight. So here's a few words from Rod Wright.
And Andy Dunne's a real tough chump, and I've seen the time he's turned and run. From the Roll Right Stone to the Whispering Knights, we pay 10 pence for our frights. With missions here, missions there. Pan is the name, so you better beware. Pan is the name, so you better beware. He's a real ghostbuster of the night, and UFOs are his delight. So if you're in trouble or in distress, call Pandy. He'll sort the mess, call Pandy. He'll sort the mess, call Pandy. He'll sort the mess. Andy Bandy! Andy Bandy! Andy Bandy!
Well, I'm back again, but need another rest. It's hard work trying to do our best. But this break I'll make quite brief, so I'll hand you over to my mate Keith.
Well, I first met Tom when I was 2 old. He was skinny and such a wimpo. I bought him a drink and said he looked silly, and that's where I met him, the Black Horse Hilly. I showed him how to do the weights. That's when we became good mates. In return for that small thing in life, helped introduce me to my wife. Now we play football on Friday nights. He plays in goal and gets it right. But much fitter he must become. So run, boy, Tom, don't run, don't run. Tom, no! Now we go out on the booze. We sometimes quarrel, but I never lose. He winds people up as he gets blasted. Some people call him a real meat. Now signing up, I'd like to say that we're best friends in every way. Thomas and Jane McDonough knew. I'll raise my glass to you two.
Well, I'm back once more, but I'm on the last leg. Just a few more things left in my head. Haven't mentioned school, but we broke all the rules. Me and Tommy were the class fools. Well, something else that I forgot was to mention the 3 big rocks. Christy, Bessie and Super Clyde. When they start running, everybody hides from Super Clyde. Rock, Super Clyde. Well, one course here and one course there. He trains his doggies everywhere. Round to shows in his little van. He really is an extraordinary man. South Wales knew it, he does the lot. And we don't know when it's going to stop. There's even talk of a 4th rock, but it's bad enough with the 3 he's got. Oh, shut up. Yeah. But one thing we can say is that he loves his dogs in every way. He loves his dogs in every way. Does Tommy Dunne? Tommy Dunne. Well, before I go, one thing I must do is to mention Jane and the bridesmaid crew. Don't you agree? They all look dandy done up to impress my mate Andy. It's time to go. We've overrun. Don't want to hang around like Donkey Dunne. But before we go, sorry. But before we go, we'd like to say happiness on your wedding day. Happiness on your wedding day. Happiness on your wedding day. And that's all.
Well, let's see you finish right down here. Will I good or will I good? Have you got encore? Yeah, no, he says. I'll tell you what, I'm going to see them, get a phone number off and we'll take them with us on the shows, I think, instead. Okay then, we've got a couple of the over 21s coming out.